Okay, it's 7:30 in the morning. I gotta go to a funeral in Merriman Cook. Remember that story about the three homeless in Moncton that was asked by a guy from Saint-Antoine that used to be homeless himself, and he offered the garage so they could stay there where it's warm. It was very, very cold. Was it last week? A couple of weeks ago? Anyway, so I wrote that and I said, okay, I hope they have a TV in the garage. Well, some people were very upset with me. They said, oh my, a TV in the garage. These people are happy that they have a place to be warm, not living in a tent. So I said to myself, no. You got three people with drug issues and mental illness and just stay in the garage in Saint-Antoine. I said, I hope that Global, which did the story, that they do a follow-up in a couple of months from now. Well, thank God for Facebook. Last week, I contacted the guy. He sounds like a nice guy. And last night I wrote, I will say no. Are everyone still there? So he asked me to call him. I don't know if he knows I'm on video. I will tell him. But I say, no, they're not there. Because when you live in Moncton, you have your own little roots. You get your own little routine to survive. And to be in a garage and say, oh, I'm very fortunate that I got a place to live, to call home. Just stay beside the stove and maybe keep busy by logging some wood inside. I'm sorry, that's not going to do it. So let's see if I'm wrong. Early in the morning, I got to make this fast. What's his name again? Serge. Let's see. I don't know how this is going to go. He's French, but we'll speak French at first, and then I gotta tell him. Majority of my listeners are English.
Oui, allô?
Bonjour, Serge.
Bonjour, ça va bien matin?
Ça va bien. Gars, je viens te savoir que j'ai le vidéo on.
OK. À qui que je parle?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tu parles avec Charles.
Charles, OK.
Le blogueur.
Charles.
Le blogueur. Gars, Serge, la majorité de monde qui lit mon blog et qui va sur Facebook, ils sont pas mal anglais. Tu ne manques pas qu'on parle anglais, là?
Oh, don't mind at all.
Don't mind at all. So I predicted that to have three people, which you did very good. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
And to transfer from Moncton and put in a garage in Saint-Antoine. I did a little rant before. I said, no, that's not going to last too long. So, am I wrong or am I right?
Well, there's a couple still living in the garage. They're adapting well. They're integrated into the community. I mean, they're going for walks in the small village here we have in Saint-Antoine. There's services, library, community center. There's a pharmacy and a garden center. And we take good care of them. So I think it's the community, not only the community really got together.
Hold it. Are you trying to tell me that I'm wrong?
Yeah.
What?
There's one that left. He was supposed to be on medication, and in the middle of the night he had left back to the city. That's what we heard.
Would that be the young one I saw?
Yes.
Yeah,
I hope he's okay. But the last we heard, he went back to the street. So,
okay.
yeah.
So you lost one, and then you got two left.
Yeah. There's a young couple in their young 30s that are living here. And
Oh, they're a couple.
Yep.
Okay.
They're a couple, and I think that's a big help for them. You see the love. They get up in the morning. We have a good breakfast. I think that's the best way to start the day. A good healthy breakfast, some fruit, potatoes, proteins. We get.
Okay, come on. Let's not make it too very, very healthy there. Come on. We don't want this to turn into have people have tears in their eyes and they're all doing. Well, do they read the Bible every night beside the fireplace? Are they very fortunate?
No Bible. We play music. We play guitar.
Oh, you play guitar, le violon. Do they learn it to dance the Acadian?
Yeah, they do. They're Marcus part Acadian from his mother. We had someone over here the other day with her violin.
A violin.
Yeah. And she had brought carrot soup.
Soup, des poutines râpées aussi?
Fricot. Last night, actually, we had fricot. So
Fricot?
Yeah, that came in chicken stew.
Can a person go and visit you and stay there for about a week? My God, it looks like they're eating better than me. My God, fricot, the pancakes in the morning on the stove. My God. No, if it's a couple, that's a different story. I didn't know they were a couple. I thought they were just three individuals that came from, together.
Yeah.
And
they're a new couple, like they haven't been together for a long time, but
they haven't been together for a long time. Have they turned into a couple in the garage or?
No, they met on the street.
On the street. I'm laughing here.
In that camp where the tents were. I think that's where they met.
That's where they met. Okay, so this, in a way, is a success story. They're doing good.
Yeah.
And are they taking their methadone?
They're going to counseling. No, they're not taking any methadone. They're going to counseling. We're trying to get the services all together. There's as you know, a waiting list, and it's difficult for me as a therapist to get some interventions and.
As a what?
It's.
As a what?
I'm an occupational therapist. I do that's my work.
Okay.
And to get the proper help that they need, like with detox and the mental health, because they do have the.
Well, you don't have no detox in Saint-Antoine. There's
no. The closest one would be Richibouctou. Actually, we're right in the middle of Moncton and Richibouctou, and they prefer going to Richibouctou. So we'll go with it. I think they have less of a waiting list over there. But first thing, they do an evaluation and assessment, and then there's a screening, and then they get services. But we need to go over there to get the evaluation done. We had gone to Moncton to reconnect to get with Lisa Ryan. That was very helpful. So they got their ID again, so they didn't have any identity. It's like they didn't exist.
Yeah.
So get their birth certificate, and then they could get their card. With a fixed address, so
now,
you can't get service. No. You can't get social services.
No. Are they going to get a welfare check?
That's hopefully they can get, so that way they'll have services and they can get money to provide for their food, and then eventually have a job. But
a job. Now I can't see the job coming too soon because, like I said, these people are adjusting there.
Yeah, they are, and they're doing good, but they need help from community.
Yeah,
it's a team effort to get people together, and hopefully this reaches out. And I couldn't do this by myself.
None.
I opened up my heart and my space here.
You did.
But it's a community, and I am blessed. We're blessed to have very giving people. Giving souls that come here and help out, and some have even come here to do their hair and
their hair.
Yeah.
Well, me, I got no problem. I got none. They can do my hair. So
they helped out with clean out the garage and put it into a space where they can feel.
Who's your MLA there?
MLA here is Benoit Book. He's with the.
I know Benoit. Has he been there?
Not yet. Not yet. He's invited. If he listens to this, he's more than welcome to come over.
He hasn't been there.
Coffee and soup.
And soup and some fricot.
Yeah.
I will definitely see Benoit. I'll email him this video, and I'll see him. I see a nice guy, and he's in the opposition now, so he got lots of time.
Yeah.
So, my God, where are these people from?
They're from Moncton.
Are they born in Moncton?
Yep. They were both born in Moncton.
Born in Moncton, and what's better? Global News or this? There's no editing here.
I prefer non-editing, just the real, authentic way to talk.
This is as real as it gets. I gotta go to a funeral in Mermont this morning, and then.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah,
I'm in the same. I have to go to a funeral too today, tomorrow. Yeah, my good friend. Who I played music with decided to end his life, so yeah, I'm
that's sad.
as well.
Listen, how old?
He's 56.
That's not good. Listen, how there was three, there was one that left, there's two left. How long do you think this is gonna last?
As long as they need. That's.
Do you think they will stick around and not say, okay, I had enough of the fiddle and the fricot, I'm going back to Moncton?
I think they get all the elements here to help them out to get back on their feet. So I think they'll stick around for a bit, and even he has the green thumb, and this is as you.
Oh, green thumb!
It's
We're gonna go on our knees and plant some flowers, and now we can plant some marijuana because it's legal.
Now it's legal. Yeah, we'll see if we can get some licensor to grow some hemp or.
Yeah, of course that will calm it down.
Style and everything. But he has two green thumbs actually.
Two.
But yeah, we're planning ahead for the garden and to get things ready. We got chickens coming in today. We got 6. There's a rooster. We got 2 kittens that came in as well. So it's becoming a caring farm. That's what we call it.
I gotta ask you a question. Are you married? Are you married?
I'm married. No, I'm married to
to life.
To nature.
To nature. So you don't have another partner beside you that says.
No.
Oh, that's one of the reason you could do this.
I don't have time right now.
But that's one of the reasons you could do. Hey, honey, I just came from Moncton. I just picked up 3 homeless people and I put them in the garage. Maybe that would have been a different story.
Yeah, but
shit.
Yeah, right now it's just my energy and time goes towards helping out people and
Serge.
hopefully eventually. I'll find a woman that.
Never mind. I was just wondering if she would agree with 3 homeless person in the garage. Serge.
It takes a very open-minded woman that has a big heart, but I'm ready to share space with the woman for sure.
Serge, listen.
Yeah.
You should be congratulated for a job very well done. You sound like a nice guy over the phone here, what I seen you on TV, and. Let's not forget the people from Saint-Antoine. Oh my God, I'm surprised.
Yeah, very beautiful community here in Saint-Antoine. So the area has opened up their arms, their hearts too, and just being in nature. What I've heard from them, even the young fellow that left, he said that just being in nature helped him. So at least he got to have a taste of it, and maybe he sees when the time comes and he can reconnect with nature and find his path. But I'm glad he got to get a taste of healing nature.
Success story. I'm very glad. Listen, we thank God for Facebook. These interviews, 7:30 in the morning. These goody stories. I mean, I'm half Scottish. I don't like goody stories. Ma mère vient de Glasgow, Scotland, l'Écosse. Puis mon père vient de je suis demi-acadien puis demi-écossais. On est tout le temps marabout. But anyway, listen.
Thank you. Thank you, Charles, for what you're doing. I appreciate you took the time and you're taking time to inspire and diffuse, through the web that reaches out to the whole world.
And I'm doing such a good job. You didn't recognize my voice when I called. You can't remember. You must be half asleep too. My unique.
Yeah, I'm waking up.
My unique voice.
I'm cooking breakfast right now.
Yeah. And I called you.
Yeah.
Oh! I caught you at the wrong time. You're cooking breakfast for the couple in the garage.
Yeah, I've learned to multitask. Yeah.
Keep up the good work, Serge. À la prochaine.
À la prochaine.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Peace.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Well, I was right for one person. In the middle of the night left, but there's two people there, couple. Everything's going fine. Success story. Serge Parent, very nice guy. First time I talked to him, and he looked like a very nice guy when I saw him on Global. So, people Saint-Antoine and Serge Parent, keep up the good work.